Hi guys, it's me, Brianna Watson, here again. So I play this game called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So I'm at stage 19. See? Stage 19. And I have locked many people. Well, not many, a few. There's Yami. And then Kaiba. Oops. Joey, you unlock him once you complete stage 2. After stage 2, and then my Valentine, and then Taya Gardner, and then Bandit Keith. Okay, so right now there's an event going on. As you can see, there's a big ship back here. If you click on that, oops, no, don't want that. Okay, clicked on the event. Now I'm on the Duelist Chronicles set sail for the kingdom, and you have to click these dice in order to roll. So I rolled, and I had to stop here to get Mako Tsunami. Well, not get, but defeat him. And I had to defeat him using Yami Yugi. And you have like 3 tasks, and each task you get like Millennium Coins, which you spend on the card lottery. As you can see, I don't have any right now. So after I defeat Mako using Yami Yugi, I ran out of dice. So I went to here, which is like the PvP arena, and then here would be the card trader and the shop. Here's where you do your stuff, your things. And then you have to defeat one of these people to get the dice. So I go to duel one of these people after I defeat Mako. I'm serious, just one person. And if I click on Yami, because I unlocked Seto Kaiba the first time. Like, when you boot up the game, you have to pick between Seto Kaiba and Yami Yugi. Some people pick, well, most people pick Yami Yugi. Well, actually, no, I think this is like half and half. I don't know. But yeah, so I picked Seto Kaiba. He's my favorite, and I love him to bits. He's my animal husband. Yes, I do have anime husbands. I have a lot. Don't question why. So, like I said, after I defeat Mako using Yami Yugi, and I go into another duel to collect more dice, the weirdest thing happened. Like, I had Yami Yugi selected, and I'm trying to level him up some more so I can get more of his own cards, when I was suddenly Seto Kaiba. Sadly, I don't have the replay for this because I was stupid not to save it and show it to you. But yeah, it was the weirdest thing. Like, what? This shouldn't be happening. Like, I was supposed to be Yami Yugi so I can keep leveling him up. Then that happened. Like, I was so confused. And after I win the duel, I was suddenly Yami Yugi again. Like, what? And, I absolutely love the game. Don't get me wrong. It really is a fantastic game. I absolutely adore it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't be playing it all the time. I am highly addicted to this game. I am not joking. So yeah, I'm just so confused. So after, because I was done with that, okay, so I'm going to get on to a book review. Sadly, I didn't complete this series today or this week, but hold on, let me go grab them. I already read the series 4 or 5 times. A friend of mine let me borrow his books, for just because I was into vampires, and I truly am still into vampires, always will be. So yeah, it's a series, The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd. It truly is a great book. Oops. The Chronicles of Vladimir Todd. It truly is a great book. I absolutely love the series. I just kind of finished this book yesterday. It's absolutely amazing. The reason why is because it's not a vampire romance, which is weird, because I'm big into romance, I'm big into the fantasy world, I'm big into the supernatural and things like that. So, yeah, I love him. He's my favorite. Like I said, I already read the series. Yeah, there's 5 books in the series, and that is not including the sub-series I'm sorry, I love you, Zach Brewer, that he did, which is the Slayer Chronicles of Josh McMillan, I think. Because it tells me, his name in here. Okay, so not here specifically. I think his last name's McMillan. Yeah, McMillan. Okay, sorry, I had to look. So, because I love this series so much, I think 2 years ago, I'm trying to remember exactly, my mom took me to Ollie's one day. Ollie's the bargain store. It's a really great place to get books. They have literally a bigger section than Walmart. Sadly, it's not as big as a bookstore, but it's almost as big as a bookstore right there. So, yes. One time she took me to Ollie's and I saw the entire collection of the Vladimir Todd series. I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, can I please get some? Can you please let me have some? and she said no at that time. So, a few months into the year, I believe, we went to Ollie's again, and this time, there wasn't the entire collection. The only things that were missing were these two books, the first and the last book. He's so cute, I love him. Anyways, so I asked Mom if I could have them again, and this time she let me. I picked up this one, and this one. So I own almost the entire series. I'm just missing two of them. Still kind of looking for them. Still kind of not. I'm also looking for the graphic novel. Sadly, there's only these two in the graphic novel. So yeah. Another story that ties with this, because as I said, Zach Brewer, and it clearly says Heather Brewer on here. So, I think I still have my receipt. Believe so. Sure. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, oops, not this one. Where's the other? I know I'm just a big old mess. Okay, so I don't have the receipt with me, sadly. I thought I did. I believe I remembered where I put it, but apparently not. Anyways, so when I first got my library card, my public library card, I looked for the series, the Vladimir Todd series, and I couldn't find them. And I even looked up Heather Brewer. So when I finally find those, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. After I check out the first four, because the fifth one wasn't technically in that day, so they had to get the book from another library, and the weirdest thing, when I first checked out the four books, in the author section, it said Zach Brewer. That's what was like, wait a minute, this is completely wrong. So when they finally got the fifth book into the library, I told the librarian that I checked out from. I told her that the author here is wrong. Now, I admit I'm completely wrong, because I didn't keep up with him. So, I said, this author is wrong. It should say Heather Brewer, because that's what the name was on the books. Turns out that she was a he. And he is going through the transition. I love you, Zach. Or Uncle Zach, as his Todd fans call him. And I'm so happy about him. I'm proud of him that he came out as transgender. Trust me when I say that this makes me love the series even more, because I am an LGBTQ fanatic. Well, not fanatic, but part of the community, because I am biromantic demisexual. I didn't know what demisexual was. A friend of mine on the site told me that they were demisexual. So I'm like, what's demisexual? So I didn't really wait for him to tell me. I looked it up myself. Demisexual isn't classified as sexual or asexual. Demisexual is basically meaning I have to be emotionally attached to somebody in order for me to do all the fun little things that makes you a grown-up and a parent. So I was like, ooh, that sounds like me, because I so Zach Brewer got his name legally changed to Zach. And trust me when I say this is a really good series. I wouldn't reread it if I didn't love it. Basically, it's the adventures of a teenage half-human, half-vampire boy who is also part of a prophecy. There are many twists and turns in the series that I all know and love. Just please give this book a try. It's the very first one in the series, and it's called 8th Grade Bites. And then, if you liked that one, next is 9th Grade Slaves. Sorry, I'm covering up the barcode so you don't find where I live. And then after that would be 10th grade. 10th Grade Bleeds. Let's see. And then I'm not gonna be very yet. And then 11th Grade Burns. And then 12th Grade Kills. So, yes. I read the first book in the Slayer Chronicles. I wasn't really much of a fan because I just don't like Slayers. I never really seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I don't know about that series. And I don't like Supernatural, the show, because they kill many of the wonderful things that make the supernatural amazing to me and interesting. But yeah, I didn't really see myself reading the second book, and this was before the second book even came out. But, yeah. I still love you, Uncle Zach. So, because that's done, like I said, I already read the series. And another series that I read is this one. Well, I only read the first book. It's really great. It's, believe it or not, Frozen. I saw this at my library. At my high school library. So, when I saw the front cover of it, and the title of it, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna read it. Because this was around the time Frozen, the movie by Disney came out. I love Disney. So, I already read that book. I haven't read the second one, and the third one has yet to come out. Please hurry up, Melissa De La Cruz and Michael Johnston. I always forget the second author. But, please come out with the third book soon. The, second book is called Storm. And this is actually a married duo. The cool thing is that Michael Johnston would edit her other books, her other books, the ones that made her famous. a New York Times bestseller, which was the Blue Blood series and another series. Sadly, I'm sorry, I don't know the other series. But, yes. So, that was in Stolen and Golden, which is the third book and hasn't come out yet. Is their first actual collab book. I love it. It's kind of weird because I have like 6 books with Speak on the corner. Anyhow, I'm getting distracted. So, yeah. What's awesome about Frozen is that it takes place in New Vegas, a post-apocalyptic world. Like I believe it's in here. Witches of East End isn't. Give me a second. Yes, here we go. The reason why it's in a frozen post-apocalyptic world. And this is Robert Frost's poem titled Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Yeah. So that is one way of having the world end, is in a frozen tundra wasteland. And it really is a great book. I'm rereading it. And like I said, I think I already did a review on that. I have no idea. But yes, I already read that book once, and I will reread it again, over and over again. Because it really is awesome. The Heart of Dread trilogy. Yeah. Without further ado, guys, this is the end of the video, and if you made it here, then please click that like button and share this video as much as possible. And I will also be leaving a link down in the description below of Uncle Zach's channel, because not many of his Todd fans know that he has a YouTube channel, because I think he's at like 100 or something. 100, almost 150. So please give him a lot of love and support. Oh, nope, 400. He's almost at 500 subscribers. I love him. So please give him a lot of love and support. He's truly an amazing person. Not just because he's written one of my favorite series ever, but also because he's a public figure, a public transgender figure for me. And no, I'm not transgender. And that's amazing. So, bye guys, I love you. See ya.